Hello and welcome back again to the desk of interesting things here at Gambit Magazine. And it's that time of month again where we bring out Loot Crate. Crate full of loot. Loot Crate. So this month, it's another month. Look at that. Scan that if you can. This month I believe is play. So we are going to see what play involves. And let's get right down to the nitty-gritty because that's what we're here for. None of that extra guff. Okay, first big thing I notice. Mini Money. Money World. Design, admire, and inspire. How clever. Loot Crate. So this wipe off markers work. So this is kind of like a little pop figure kind of idea, but this guy is blank. So there's nothing on here. This is really great for artists and stuff if they want to create their own. And I do like that wipe off markers work with it because I am a terrible artist, but I'm very interested in doodling. So that actually could be cool. You can kind of see a little bit more of them if my camera focused. Share your art with your friends. Hashtag money. Cool. Nice little thing. I do like these kind of figures as they are just because they're my thing. I know a lot of people don't, but this adds a little more creativity to the whole thing if you like that kind of stuff. So we like that. So that'll go back in. So next thing I see here is hex bug. What is a hex bug? This is an ant hex bug. This is the high-speed robotic creature that reacts to touch. Very cool. So this looks like it's just a little robot thing, and I think I have seen stuff like this in Toys R Us and such. So basically it's just a tiny little robotic bug. I'm guessing you wind it up, do something. What do we got here? What does it say? It says stuff in foreign language. There we go. Not 2, 3 years old. Okay. Don't put it in the trash. Okay, so apparently you can get rid of it. I don't know. I'll have to open this up. Maybe at the end of this video I'll open it up and see. But it's a cool little robot. Cool little wheels, little ant thing. Okay, it's nice. Little desk toy. Next. Super Fight, the Loot Crate deck. So since this is kind of a play box, this is all kind of stuff that you can physically play with, not like video game related kind of stuff where you play any games. They already had that, but this is more kind of along the lines of a board game or card game. And well, this is a card game. I've never played Super Fight. I've seen it in the conventions and stuff being displayed, but I never got around to it. So this is actually pretty excited for me because I've always wanted to get into something like this with friends. And this is the Loot Crate deck. Loot Crate deck. This is a 100 card version of the viral card game Super Fight, designed exclusively for Loot Crate by Skybound. These cards are only available in this exclusive deck. Create hilarious fighters with these cards, then argue over who would win in a fight between them. Cool. So it looks like kind of like the Cards Against Humanity kind of thing. You can just kind of add new people or new cards to this. So this is a cool little deck. I will be getting a lot of use out of that, and I do like it. Okay, next. A bag. A fake velvet bag. Inside this bag are dice. Dice with hands and hand signals. One black, one white. What do they mean? I don't know. We'll find out in a little bit, I guess. Okay, so next, let's go. A book. Ready Player One. A really big book by Ernest Cline. Now, if you haven't read this book, this is an incredible way to get it. This is one of the best books I have ever read. And when anyone ever asks me to recommend them a book to read, this is number one on my list. I had a copy. My sister bought me a copy years back, so in 2011, and I read it so many times that the book fell apart. I had it with me everywhere so many times. I don't know what it was, but this book literally just it grabbed me, and I I finished it in just about one sitting, I think, maybe two. But it is incredible. Look at all this. CNN, Entertainment Weekly, Boing Boing, yeah, NPR, IO9. This is great. It's for grown-ups. Harry Potter, Freedom Post, Jenny, Willy Wonka Meets the Matrix. Yeah, I can't gush enough about this book, and it is great, and I want to see this as a film or a series. I just want to see more. This is a fantastic book. If you are a fan of retro video games, The Matrix, stuff like that, it kind of throws everything together and will blow your mind. So this book in itself is already made this Loot Crate the best one so far that I've received ever, and worth the price, because that's a lot. That super card fight, super fight, whatever it is, the bug. I know these things go for a little bit. We're already looking at a lot. So this crate packing simulator. So this goes with the dice. So we'll get to that in a second. Next, Firefly Online, Callahan full bore autolock assault rifle. So this looks like it's an unlock, so probably a code or something on the back, so I won't flip that over. For Firefly Online, didn't know that game was out. Apparently it is. Maybe this is kind of a good way, and I do think it's a good way to get people to go into the game for something. So maybe we will be checking that out for the site in the very near future. We have the looter's pin. Play, I was correct, and I lost it. Usually wrong about those things. A tube, not a hot dog, but a poster. A poster of Pac-Man, the Atari cart. And when you put it together, on the inside right there is an actual game of Pac-Man. This is a nice little poster. It is rolled up, of course. You're gonna have to deal with that. But it is just the right size. It looks like the right size for a picture frame. So I might actually have to get this framed. I really like this design, really like this a lot. But, of course, it is all kind of bent up, which you can't really help when you're mailing kind of stuff like this. It was in a square box, but, you know, it gets flattened. There's a little cramped in there. But cool nonetheless. I dig that. Okay, and looking in the box, I think that's it for the box. You have the book, of course, but what's cool is at the end of the book are tokens and players. And what that's for is that actually goes with the dice, the rules, because the box itself, as you know, with every Loot Crate, opens up. And this one, Crate Packing Simulator 2015. And it's a board game where you're kind of, for 4 players, it has everything included in here, which is fantastic to get yourself and build your Loot Crates and get them out. So that's really fun. So I might get a buddy or someone together, a few of us, and maybe record us playing this game. This is very cool, but Crate Packing Simulator. So what I love, the one thing I do love about Loot Crate is they use every part of the box and just they use it. You know, it's great. Even this book that I like to complain about, that it's, you know, could go, you know, the money for something else. They've been adding a lot of stuff at the end, so you actually do get some use out of it. So that's this month's play box. I cannot recommend it highly enough. And ooh, if I have time here before this cool professional battery runs out, in here they actually have a nice little countdown of all the video remotes going all the way back to the Atari joystick, which it should probably go back a little farther. Magnavox Odyssey, if anything, Steam, which hasn't come out, which should have. But I don't know, I can't, for everything you're getting in this box, it's worth every penny. And if you want to start, I'd start now. So just go. I'm not going to have an affiliate link or anything, just go. If you liked anything in this video, go do it. Have fun. So we will see you next time, and have a good one. Bye.